For one thing, in the memorization of them, which is a big issue for all of us singers, in the memorization, as I perform them, part of my mind goes back to that day and remembers the children singing them. So with Winterreise, there are 24 songs, and we had a selection picked here and there, and different schools had learnt different songs. So as they performed to me, they were singing songs to me which I barely knew. They were in effect teaching me how those songs go, and then in performing their own version back, which they've been working with Andy on, they then forged their own personal connection to that song. The one that sticks in my mind is The Crow, just because of the melody to it they used in their rap as sort of a little counter motif. So whenever I think of that song now, I have that specific memory. That is hugely useful to me. An emotional memory makes a very deep connection in my brain. But the other part of it is this idea of ownership. Because for me, I'm well aware that nearly every child has music on a device, their phone, their handheld doobry, whatever. They've got music, they've got a playlist, and I would guess that only a fraction have any classical music. And of all the songs they have and sing along to, that only a tiny, tiny fraction will have any particular classical music, and of that fraction, a tiny, tiny number will have Schubert. And yet, the children from that school will respond whenever those songs come up, whenever they hear Der Lindenbaum, which we sang in an English translation, they will light up because they own that song now. And that for me was the thing that I take away more than anything else, that if you say, I'm sure if you said to the children now, the same children, what do you think of Schubert? They would think, Schubert, he belongs to the classical audience, that lot, he's not mine. And yet part of that experience meant that actually that song is theirs. That I thought was huge inspirational and very moving.